Hello, welcome to the War in the Pacific, where it is the 10th of April, 1942, in the Wirraway versus Encircled play-by-mail campaign. I don't have any major amphibious operations going on this very moment, building up to the invasion of Ceylon. And we're beginning or continuing the battle through the mountains in northern China. Also rearming and preparing for the offensive at Guilin in China. I looked up the pronunciation. That appears to be the correct Mandarin pronunciation. I also looked up the pronunciation of this particular case, and apparently it's Mykina. So the IT are silent. It's just Mykina. Sorry for butchering it in 100 different ways previously. Sweeping, drawing tanks and 5th Division. See if he follows it up with bombers. They certainly are the most susceptible at the moment, as the main army is better covered by AA guns as it withdraws. Relatively futile for me to try to long-range cap against his heavy sweeps with his rugged fast fighters. Sally's hit it's the first Somerset Battalion light infantry battalion that's sitting on the rail line. Sun is harassing, drawing Chinese units. They presumably make the arduous trek to India. Sally's continue to prep for invasion of Samarinda. Suppression and Clark. Okay. No, his bombers didn't go after the withdrawing 5th Division. It's a good outcome from my perspective. Quiet. Guardman of Quaylin. See, he's got 3 good cores there. Base cleanup in and around the Philippines. Paratroopers taking Comelia, so we can open the rail line. Marines try to drop on Assensull, but didn't go well for them. Maybe the bombers were supposed to prep that. Marines outnumber the Japanese paratroopers, Marine paratroopers at Pezpor. Okay, we'll through the end of the turn, pretty quiet. Okay, I'll just check in here. Allied operational losses, really, yeah, but nothing, nothing suggesting anything untoward. Nothing like a whole bunch of Catalinas or something, or transports. There were some transport losses, but doesn't appear to be up to anything particularly suspicious. Just check in maybe in the Aleutians. Looks like just ASW activity off Kodiak. Typical ASW activity off Karachi. So our Calcutta reinforcements. Okay. More reinforcements for India. Checking in with all these different task forces to make sure I'm keeping track of what I'm up to here. Interesting. So here is my Cylon invasion task forces. You can see pretty significant portion of the fleet supporting that operation in the Bay of Bengal, while at the same time pushing large numbers of reinforcements into Calcutta. From my perspective, rather than uh, being risky, it actually reduces the risk. The You can cover my Calcutta reinforcements with land-based air, uh, and the invasion of Cylon with carriers, and that splits his attention uh, while not really minimizing the effective cover I can provide. I mean, the carriers could provide additional support of the reinforcements going into Calcutta, but that would be largely redundant. Uh, let's just check in on the 5th Division here, and the 1st Tank Regiment, and the 2nd Tank Regiment. And 5th Division is essentially full strength. It has minimal anti-aircraft cover, some. Meanwhile, the main army is closing in on Raipur. Three more turns, and they won't be there. And so we need to clear the rail line in between. Okay, let's check in on the South Pacific. Our units making their way back to Luganville to rearm, prepare after the battle for Savai. All as good as that's going to get. And looks like Haguro was able to at least make it to Nauru Island. And we're going to bring in naval squads and AR and pair her a bit before moving around a truck, then eventually back to the home islands. It said heavy cruisers are like gold, and they get extra attention in order to get them eventually back into the fight. Okay, well, I look forward to our next chance to talk.